Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Azanu Azmira binti Mazlan. ID number I18203222. Today I'm going to discuss about chapter 3, which is Information Systems Organizations and Strategy. In subtopic 3.2, what is the impact of information systems on organizations? Okay, we will go to the next slide, which is economic impacts. First is IT changes relative cost of capital and the cost of information. Second, information systems technology is a factor of production like capital and labor. And the third one is IT affects the cost and quality of information and changes economics of information. For example, information technology help firms contract in size because it can reduce transaction costs, which is the cost of participating in markets. Okay, next is transaction cost theory. Firms seek to economize on transaction costs, which is the cost of participating in markets. And then IT lowers market transaction costs for a firm, making it worthwhile for firms to transact with other firms rather than grow the number of employees. So this is the example of transaction cost theory, which is the graph is from low to high. And the next one is agency theory. First is firm is nexus of contracts among self-interested parties requiring supervision. Second one is firms experience agency cost, which is the cost of managing and supervising, which rise as firm grows. And the last one is IT can reduce agency costs, making it possible for firms to grow without adding to the cost of supervising and without adding employees. Okay, so there is an example on your right, which is the graph for agency theory of the impact. The graph is from low to high, so the impact of the agency cost is decreased. Okay, for the next one is organizational and behavioral impacts. In IT flattens organizations, decision making pushed to lower levels, and fewer managers needed, which is IT enables faster decision making and increases span of control. For the post-industrial organizations, there is organization flattened because in post-industrial societies, authority increasingly relies on knowledge and competence rather than formal positions. So this is a table which is example for flattening organizations. There is a traditional hierarchy organization and organization that has been flattened by removing layers of management. So the information system can reduce the number of levels in an organization by providing managers with information to supervise larger number of workers and by giving lower level employees more decision-making authority. The next one is organizational resistance to change. First is information system becomes bound up in organizational politics because they influence access to a key resource information. Next is information system potentially change an organization structure, culture, politics, and work. And the last one is most common reason for failure of large projects is due to organizational and political resistance to change. Okay, so there is a figure showed relationship between technology and the organization. Implementing information system has consequences for task arrangements, structures, and people. According to this model, to implement change, all four components must be changed simultaneously. Next is the internet and organizations. The internet increases the accessibility, storage, and distribution of information and knowledge for organizations. Second one is the internet can greatly lower transaction and agency costs. For example, large firm delivers internal manuals to employees via a corporate website, saving millions of dollars in distribution costs. Okay, so this is the implications for the design and understanding of information system. For the first one is environment. Second one is structure. For example, hierarchy, specialization, routines, business processes. And the next one is culture and politics. Then type of organization and style of leadership. The next one is main interest group affected by system, for example, attitudes of end users. And the last one is tasks, decisions, and business process the system will assist. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.